We are in the seats or in the locker room with Vilgot Larsson from the men's basketball team. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. Had to actually just get done your workout, and now you're joining us. What's it been like trying to balance school, workouts, basketball? I know like today's a really busy day for you. What's it like to kind of make sure you have all that balance?
Yeah, I mean it's hard, but it's part of the job, so to speak. I have a coaching staff and a team that understands the situation I am. Having to take classes in the morning when people do weights and so on, I have to make up certain things. But it's all a part of it, and I enjoy being here. I enjoy doing what I do. So, in the end of the day, I'm happy where I'm at.
You guys are heading out on your first long road trip of the season. What's it like to balance everything on the road? And it's a little different. You don't have to go to class, but you guys still have a lot of stuff to do.
Yeah, you got to make sure you have friends and in your classes, as well as communicating with your teachers to make sure you're up to speed on everything. And then it's just discipline, and that comes with everything. You know, discipline in school, discipline in how you handle yourself outside of basketball, but also on the basketball court. So it's a great test for you as a player and your character to go on the road and having to handle different things at the same time.
What's been the best thing for you about coming to UMaine and choosing to play for the Black Bears?
I mean, I just love being here. Like, I love the whole atmosphere here. It's a lot like being back home. I'm from Sweden. The mentality is very similar, I would say, and it's giving me an opportunity to pursue both basketball and my athletics. So I'm very happy.
How did you end up at Maine? What made you decide to choose UMaine and come here to play?
I mean, it's a couple of things. I went to a junior college in Texas before I came.
Totally different from here.
Exactly, totally different. And somehow, some way, one of our coaches, Igor, actually played on the same junior college, as well as had the same coach, and his family is there at the junior college. So he came, looked at the practices, and after that I had a discussion with Baron about coming here. And I also had a little information, being that Fanny, that plays on the women's side, we grew up in the same neighborhoods basically, so I could talk to her about how it was in Maine, how the coaches was, and everything around it. So it made me very educated about my choice. So I mean, and I'm happy. So.
Which is really interesting that she played for the coach you're playing for, yeah. Which is pretty amazing. You don't see that yeah. often.
I mean, it's incredible. It's very fortunate for me because I knew pretty much, what I was getting into before even coming here. I mean, it could have happened if I knew a male player on the team before, but being that situation, I mean, it's incredible, and also just coming from the same place, ending up in Maine. No, it's great. It's great.
So when you are not working out, you're not on the basketball floor, when you're not in class, what do you like to do? What fills your time? I
mean, I just like to hang out with my roommates pretty much. I don't have a lot of time over to do stuff, but I mean, I just like to hang out with them, cook, make some nice meals. Just like having my family away from my family. Being with them. So
you cook too?
I cook a lot. Yeah, I love to cook.
What's your top thing you go to? Don't say like mac and cheese or something like that. What's something good?
No. I just like to make stuff from scratch. If I make some chicken pesto or something, I make the pesto from scratch and all of those things. I just like to, be diversified in my cooking. So a little bit of everything.
Who got you into cooking?
My dad. My dad is a good chef. He wanted to become a chef when he was young. Then he changed, doing some business type of stuff. But he always were cooking, and just seeing your dad doing those things, being your role model, makes you want to do them yourself. So, yeah.
Well, I know Richard Barron's a really good chef too. I've had some of the food he's cooked. Yeah, no, you guys ever had a cook-off?
Yeah, no. I mean, we will have to have that one day for sure. But he makes great food. He takes us home for dinners. For holidays or just for recruitments and stuff like that. It's always a great time, getting together with the team, eating a good meal. So
what are you looking forward to this season? What would make this year a success for you and for the team?
I mean, it just started with us being, consistent every day, working hard. But I mean, we wanna be there in the end of the year, competing with the best in the America East. You know, playing for a title. But for us to be able to reach that point, we gotta set hard goals and starting to compete against, because we have a tough non-conference schedule. But we have to make sure that we stay focused on on the bigger goal, and that we keep improving every day. So I mean, just getting better every day is what we're looking for, and by the time April, March rolls around, we want to be the best we can be.
Thanks, Vilgot, for joining us.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate
Vilgot Larsson joining us in the seats here on Ticket TV.